I'm Crystal Hewitt and welcome Shan Zenzen to my farm.
I once saw a quote by Thomas Jefferson that said, "Agriculture is our wisest pursuit because it will in the end contribute most to real wealth, good morals, and happiness." Crystal Hewitt has a very inspirational farming story, and I know her story will inspire other youths to get involved in farming. We have one of the most fertile soil anywhere on this planet. So I hope this video will inspire young people and that they will take up the baton and run with it and make agriculture in Jamaica great again. You're watching Shan Zenzen Jamaican Vibes. Inspiring, motivating, showcasing Jamaican talents, and giving back to my Jamaican people.
So I'm age 28 and I'm a young farmer. I'm from Kingston, Jamaica, but centrally located in Central Village currently with my mom. I've been in the farming over 3 years now, and it's been something that I've loved to do ever since I was young. I've been farming little things in my yard like tomatoes, scotch bonnet peppers, anything I can find for plant, mint tree, mango trees. And ever since I was like introduced to the farming when Mr. Lawrence got the land in Clarendon, he's taken me with him there, and he's been an elder in the farming. He loved farming too, but he wasn't really new. He was new to it,
Yeah.
so he didn't have much experience in the farming. So as I was there, he got more information from other farmers and people from like RADA, and through him I got registered with RADA because he gave me 2 acres of land to use, in which I planted sweet pepper down there and sorrel.
Okay.
So I got my ID through RADA in 2018, and then from then I went overseas and I came back, and then when I came back here I was working with him again in Clarendon, and after that I went to school to Hart, and I did a commercial chef course along with a food and beverage course as well. And then I came back into the farming, and when he was farming onions at the time and I had sweet peppers again because it's something that I love to plant, I don't know why. And after that reaping of sweet peppers, I left from Clarendon from working with him to working on the 95 in Portmore on an onion farm to really I gained a lot of experience there,
Right.
with how onions are weeded, how it grows, how it takes a lot of care because it's really delicate, how you spray it and the times you spray it, and it took a lot of work. It's like a baby. And while I was there, I took lessons from Mr. Lawrence in Clarendon. I took lessons from that farmer doing on the 95 in Portmore, and then Mr. Lawrence got this piece of land here around Burnell Lodge side,
Yeah.
and I decided to quit my job
Yeah.
because after I stopped working with Dwayne, I got a hotel job
Oh.
with our hotel,
Mm-hmm.
and I quit the job for more than one reasons. I didn't want to work on the Sabbath anymore, and I wanted to start my own business.
Yeah.
So I saved up as much as I could within the 2-month space, and I took it and I turned the money in buying seeds, in which I planted ½ acre of sweet corn. I reaped that about 2 weeks ago,
Oh.
and I put in less than ½ acre of sweet pepper.
Okay.
And I've had young people work with me here.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're inspired by me.
Of course, you're an
But-
inspiration.
Yes, they come here and they help me, and I've been getting a lot of calls
Yeah.
from other young people who want jobs.
Right.
So it really encourages me because it's been something that I've always wanted to do, to help other young people get jobs, because I've seen it in the ghetto areas where a lot of persons are not working
Yeah.
and they want to work, but they don't have the qualifications to do so.
Yes. Yeah.
So I feel really good for know that what I'm doing, people are willing to come out here in the sun and to work alongside me. And I try to help them out too, because this guy, he works with me every day and he's very interested in farming. So I tell him that as I expand, we give him like 2 to 3 rows, 4 rows, so he can plant what he wants.
Right.
So I keep him here every day with me.
Yes.
And we really appreciate it.
Yeah. So right now you have sweet peppers in. Anything else?
I have pumpkins around the back.
Okay.
Pumpkins are very nice. I even put down one for you.
Oh, thank you. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
And you just reaped your sweet corn behind you.
Yes.
Okay. One of the things that I want to do to assist farmers more is to have like a starter kit for young farmers or for young people who are interested in farming. So I would start them out with seeds, trays and spray pans, stuff like that, just to get their foot into farming. I mean, I can provide the lands, but I can help them with starter kits, but I want to have it on hand so that when people reach out to me, I can just say, take up a spray can and some sweet pepper seeds or some Scotch bonnet pepper seed and help them. Because as I always say, I do believe in Jamaica feeding itself.
I do believe so too.
Yes, and you are an inspiration, young lady, 28 years old.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, and I mean, you said you were in a 9 to 5 working. What kind of job you did at the hotel?
I was a lobby attendant at the time.
Okay, and you saved your money to
come into farming.
Yes.
Wow. In which I don't regret it.
Yes.
It was a huge leap for me.
Yes.
Because I've never done something like that before, but I don't regret it. It was hard because when I started the farming, I think it was the last part of October. And when I spent all of the money, I see no more money. I must say, Mr. Lawrence helped encourage me. But I'm a writer as well, so I used to write quotes to encourage myself to not look on the start but look on the end.
Beautiful.
Yes, and to not expect too much even at the end, but to just hope for the best. And I try to encourage myself every day. And when the reaping came up, I was so proud of myself.
Yes,
to see
and
to just give thanks, because with the farming, you learn a lot about life.
Yes.
You learn to be humble, to be patient. A lot of patience, because I struggle with that.
Yes.
I struggle in that area, and it gives you determination too.
Of course.
And it allows you to appreciate life more.
And it also teaches us that not every time we step out there or put our foot into something, we're going to be successful right away.
No.
But you have to be persistent and continue try. When you feel when the crops you don't get enough water, or when you suffer from maybe predator larceny or something, fires, all kind of natural disaster that can come about and destroy your crops. You have to have that persistence to go back and try again. Yes.
And what everyone should know, that you don't get like a great income from the first crop, but when you turn the money constantly, then you will see. Don't expect that when you plant the crop at the first time you will get what you expect.
Yes.
But it's the more you plant it, the more time you put into it, the more you expand the farming and expand what you do, and the more thought you put into what you're putting into the ground.
Yes.
Because some crops, if you don't study the crop and the timing, you won't really make money from it.
Yes.
Because sometimes you will come into a time where the crop's cheap and you will lose.
Right.
And sometimes it will come into a time when the food grade raise up and you will get a lot of money from it.
Right. And it can come into a time when the crop is in abundance.
Yes.
Yes. And so you can't get any sales.
Yes. So you have to study the season too.
Yes. Yes.
Because, for instance, a lot of farmers lose from the melon since December to now, because the climate was really cold for it.
Yes.
So they lost a lot of money with the melons. But even over there, we have a little greenhouse that we started up. It's not fully completed, but I have some trees that I've set seedlings in.
Yeah.
Sweet peppers and broccoli. I've had 2 rows of broccoli there, but I cut it out since week.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a trial run.
Okay.
And it was okay.
I was just going to ask. Okay.
So I try again with it.
So you understand how your understanding now about the fertilization of
the crops and everything. You get a full understanding now?
Yes, I have a good skill of understanding because
Yeah.
I know how to use the spray pan.
Mm-hmm.
I know how to use the drip irrigation system,
Yes.
setting up the fertilization.
Right.
I know how to use it. So if Mr. Lawrence isn't here, I know what to do.
Right.
And I ask a lot of questions from other older farmers and also people from First Sun and people from like St. Jago Farm Store, Evergrow. If I
Yeah.
don't understand something, if I don't know what to use on a
Right.
certain crop, they will tell me what to use and how to use it.
Okay.
Yes. So I get a lot of help.
And one of the things you can use to minimize the cost of fertilizer and chemicals and stuff like that is the neem tree. The neem trees or the neem bush, you can plant it around your farm and it will keep away bugs and insects. And you can use natural such as the cooking oil with the dishwashing liquid and stuff like that to spray it.
Yes, I heard that can
Yes.
be used on the broccoli.
Yes, yes, yes. All right. For me as a farmer, I am encouraged when I see young people like you, because my farming is not just about profit, because I also do charity work. So I give away a lot of the stuff that I farm. But I am encouraged that you are helping other young people to gain jobs and the skill of farming so that they can go out there and become farmers themselves and, you know, make an impact on society and feed the nation and help to cut the import bill.
Yes, definitely.
Yes.
That's one of the major reasons why. And I'm going into the onion as well
Yes.
because our Prime Minister is encouraging that because he spent a lot of money, like over time, billions of dollars just to import onions. And a lot of farmers are going into it now.
Yeah.
And that's a major leap for me and a risk taker that I'm willing to take on
Yes.
because I love taking risks.
Yes, yes.
Yes. So, yeah.
So what are some of the challenges you have though as a female farmer? Because we know it's not just smooth sailing all the time. What are your challenges now?
Just financially.
Oh,
I would
okay.
just say financially because I don't really have it like that.
Yeah.
And I've gotten help from Mr. Lawrence
Yes.
and other persons that chip in to help me with the hose, with
Yeah.
pipes. Trust me, it's not been easy.
Right.
And as a female, you don't want to like lower your standards just because.
Yes.
So I just try to pray and just take it one day at a time. A lot of times I feel like giving up.
Yeah.
But remember why I start.
Yeah.
It's not just about me. It's about breaking generational curses. It's
Yes.
about helping young people. And even whenever I reap, I always take out some I can give people.
Yeah.
Because when we reap the sweet corn, I gave a lot of persons that didn't even know what it really tastes like apart from KFC or
Yes.
from the can.
Yes. Yes.
So a lot of persons feel good from that. I've given out pumpkin, I've given out sweet peppers, whatever it is that I can. And the broccoli, I didn't even sell any.
Okay.
Yeah, I just
Give it away. Wow, that's
Yes.
very encouraging.
Yeah, so I may not pay my tithes, honestly. A lot of persons encourage that.
Yes.
But I just take 10% of what I have to give out.
Yes.
Because I'm trying to reach people who other persons aren't being able to reach. So that's
Absolutely.
something that I'm trying to build on.
Yes, yes. Impressive. Very inspirational. Okay, so this would be Mr. Lawrence.
Mr. Lawrence, yes.
Uh-huh.
And farming is a thing that I really love. I would like to inspire a lot of other persons to get into farming because you cannot eat the same food every day,
Mm-hmm.
but you can wear the same clothes for a good while.
Yes.
But when it comes to food, it's a daily process and different things to nourish the body.
Yes.
And when I find young persons like Crystal who really interested in farming,
Yeah.
I really admire her and I give her the opportunity
Yes.
to invest and to create wealth for her and her family,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and to feed the nation at large.
Yes.
So agriculture is the way to go.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely the way to go. It's a hard thing. You can take your live cash,
Mm-hmm.
bury it,
Yes.
expect it to grow.
Yes, yes.
So it's really a tough thing.
Yes.
And you have to nipple back it, feed it
Yes.
until you can slap the butt.
Yeah.
You know, it takes a lot of dedication. If you don't love it,
Yes.
don't go in it.
Yes. You have to love it.
The sun, the rain, not pretty.
Yes.
Not pretty, but it's the way to go.
Yeah.
Food have to be eaten.
Yes.
All right, so she's here, and she's trying.
Mm-hmm.
So she get the opportunity to create wealth.
How much acres you gave her to work?
She asked me for one.
Yes.
I don't know if this is keep expand it.
Yeah.
But I see what happens.
Okay, okay. All right. Nice talking to you, Mr. Lawrence.
Okay.
So this is the nursery that Mr. Lawrence has built up for the time being.
Yeah.
It's not fully finished, but it's a work in progress.
Yes.
And right here we have Scotch bonnet seedlings.
Mm-hmm.
They're not easily grown. They don't grow as fast as sweet peppers.
Right.
So these were both set at the same time last week.
Mm-hmm.
Both removed from germination
Mm-hmm.
and from germinating, and right here we have these at a different height from these.
Yes.
Scotch bonnets, they come really slow,
Right.
but when they start bearing, they come a lot on the trees.
Yes, yes.
Yes. So we have the Scotch bonnet. Right here we have sweet peppers,
Yes.
and around there we have broccoli.
Okay.
Yes.
So that's the broccoli.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right. So some of these seedlings would have been for yourself, and some would have been for Mr. Lawrence.
So all of the sweet peppers are for me,
Okay.
and all of the broccolis are for me,
Okay.
and the Scotch bonnets are for Mr. Lawrence.
So how many acres you're planning to put in this time around?
This is currently 1 can,
Right.
so it can give me about ½ acre,
Right.
and I have another can to set 3 weeks after these are out.
Yeah.
Then I'll put it in.
Okay.
So it will be 3 weeks apart.
All right.
Yes.
So when you have sweet pepper picking, you still have some sweet pepper coming up.
Coming up to pick
Right.
to meet the other one.
So you're rotating your farm.
Yes.
Good idea.
So I'm gonna always have seedlings in the greenhouse.
Yes.
So if it's not 3 weeks, it's gonna be a month apart,
Right.
or a month and something.
That's wise.
Yes. And I have other seeds that
Like-
I bought that I'm going to try, but I'm putting in the onions first,
Yes.
because the onions take a lot of care,
Yeah.
and I want the onion to at least be like 1 month in before I take any chances with any other crops.
Yes.
So this is where I'm going to put my onions.
Right.
It's an acre of onions.
An acre of onions?
Yes.
Okay.
And down there is another acre,
Yes.
in which that's Mr. Mitchell, and over that side will be 2 acres of onions,
Oh.
Mr. Lawrence.
Okay.
So I've already started running the drip tapes.
Yes.
It's a mixture because I ran out of drip tapes, and I've gotten help with 2 quarter acres at the drip roll.
Right.
And I ran it out in the middle, and I have about 7 beds left to get hosed.
Okay. Okay.
So right here I have pipe running. It's 1.5 inch,
yes.
and up there is the same thing.
Yes.
I put returns there so that when water is running from that section,
Yes.
it comes up and it returns back in this. So when the fertilizer is in the system,
Mhm.
it constantly goes back and forth.
Okay.
So so if it's there,
yes.
connected to there, and I don't have any return pipe up here, sometimes the fertilizer settles at just the ends,
Mhm.
and the middle doesn't get it.
Yes.
So when I put the return system on it, the fertilizer flows within the system back and forth, so the middle gets it.
Okay.
Because sometimes when you put in the onion or any other crop,
Yes.
and it doesn't have a return pipe, you notice that the 2 ends, the crops are bigger than the ones
in the middle. Yeah.
Yes. So I'm doing it this way with the onions.
Okay.
Yes.
So you.
And over that side will be plowed and bed and arrowed
Mhm.
for the sweet peppers to go in
Okay.
next week.
Okay.
So about 3 weeks ago, the rotavator came. He didn't come. He didn't do everything all at once. First he did half,
Yes.
and then he came back and finished the other half because he has a steady job,
Right.
the person with the rotavator. And then Mr. Lawrence side was done after ours,
Okay.
because his side is more larger than our side.
Right.
Yes,
So
it's 3.5 acres over there.
Okay. So that would be a part of the overhead cost that you would have as well, paying to get the lands plowed.
Yes.
Okay.
Because to plow it, you have to cut it twice, and it's $8,000 just for an acre. So that's $16,000 for the 2 cut,
Yeah.
and then to motivate it like this, it's $20,000 because he has to go over it twice.
Right.
So one time up would be 10,000, and when he comes back down on it to give it a refining look, it's another 10.
Oh, so that's 36,000 in all.
Yes. So it's not easy.
Yes, yes.
It's not easy, but once you care for your crop, it will be worth it.
Yeah.
Like more than worth it.
Yes,
yes.
yes. Okay, so it was really nice to meet you. Sorry, give me a...
For myself, because I just knew about the 95 where I was working, and when I came here, and I've gotten just a drive-through where I saw cotton farms, and other farmers are doing pumpkins, onions, sweet peppers, scotch bonnets, and a lot of other things. And a lot of farmers have started and stopped because of the water system. But it's a really big place. Some farmers have like 100 acres.
Yes, yes.
Like that's really
That's big, yes.
Yes. And the cotton farm is really lovely.
Yes.
I would love if you took a visit there one day.
I will go there.
Because it has inspired me.
Yes.
I didn't know that Jamaica had cotton farming.
I know that they have it, but and that at such a wide scale, like you told me, I didn't know of it either.
Yes, he exports it.
All right, so thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for having me here. You have a beautiful farm. You have inspired me some more as a female farmer, and I know you will inspire other persons out there who love farming and who want to become a part of this industry. So thank you for having me, and thank you guys for watching, and thanks for making it Shands & Zen Jamaican Vibes. Until next time, walk good and look out for your neighbor.
Yes.